Somebody asked, what is the hardest thing that we had to overcome as a couple?
I think the hardest thing we've had to overcome as a couple is autism. I feel like...
Have we overcome?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think overcome is the word. But it's the most difficult thing we've faced as a couple. It's the most difficult challenge. It's the most consistent.
Yeah.
The most consistent draw on our energy and on our patience and on our ability to be a team. And it tests our chemistry more than anything. We've not actually had many challenges, if any at all, as it relates to how we mistreat one another, because we don't.
Right.
It's been a good 17 or 18 or however many years, but I think parenthood has been the most difficult thing to overcome. And it's not necessarily been difficult. Times are difficult, moments are difficult, but autism specifically, being special needs parents, I think has been our greatest challenge.
Yeah.
And so we do everything as a couple, and we actually like each other. So I think autism and the challenges of special needs parenting have been the most difficult things. That and bouts of poverty here or there. We had a rough start to adulthood, so
Wasn't that bad?
yeah. So besides the
Yeah.
obvious struggles that most people will go through, building up who they are, what they are, being torn down and rebuilding, outside of those things, I think the most consistent thing we've overcome or are attempting to overcome is parenthood for special needs children.
Absolutely. I think it's hard to balance your relationship on a romantic level and still, come out of the drain day as a person alone.
Yeah.
We have to fight for showers some days.
Yeah. We had to fight for shower time. I was literally trying to take a deuce the other day, and Riley's fingers were under the door because he wanted something.
Yeah.
So it could be very challenging, not only as a couple, but just getting your individual time, like having time to poop, shit, eat, meditate, think, daydream, right? I need quiet time. Like, I recharge in the quiet, and it's very, very difficult for me to recharge. And so, as an individual, what I have to give to my clients, comes from the quiet of my mind. And sometimes I'm running on fumes because I don't get a lot of quiet. So that's the challenge, I think, for me.
I think a lot of times too, it's like we're so busy concerned about, are you overwhelmed? Am I overwhelmed? Like, you always try to make sure I'm okay, and I'm always trying to make sure you're okay, but we never make sure like we're okay by ourselves. Like, we never check in on ourselves.
Right.
And so trying to just make sure that we're getting our self-care in is very difficult.
Yeah.
It's like we're just constantly giving.
I used to be better at self-care when the children were littler, before the challenges started kind of picking up. Now I think, like I said, I'm still trying to find, and we both are really trying to still find our way to evolve, to grow, despite some of the day challenges. And we don't have a big old support system. Our support system is like so while we have family that love us, we don't necessarily have family who are involved in the
it's like we're
process.
trying to survive in a situation where you have PTSD.
Yes.
And the bombs are still going off though.
Right.
And then you're still trying to be a person.
Yeah. So I think, shout out to all the other special needs parents out there.
Yeah.
But it can be a challenge. And
especially with no support.
Yeah.
And limited resources. Like, they try to make it sound like there's so many resources.
There's nothing.
And there's not.
Virtually.
So,
I mean, it's, people will give you a couple dollars here or there, but when you're talking about continued care, the many thousands of dollars that we have to pay in medical bills, the insane amount of money that it costs to feed a child with the eating disorder, like,
because there's so many disorders that come along with autism that people don't talk about. It's not just like, oh, you know, your kid's on the spectrum. That spectrum comes with a unique amount
a spectrum of bullshit to deal with. It's not just.
I mean, we've dealt with like learning just how to do the basics, chewing. He's 8 years old.
Yeah.
And we're just getting to that.
It's a spectrum of issues. It's not just a spectrum of he communicates differently, or he's a little awkward, or he does things that would embarrass the normal person in the mall. Like those things are not even. Those things are minuscule, as compared to the spectrum and the plethora of different issues that we have to learn how to navigate. And as our child gets older, his issues evolve and they change and they grow and they progress and regress. And it can be a lot. So I think to that point, we started Parenthood in a rough way with Noah going to NICU.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the most difficult, most turbulent, most terrifying time we've had as a couple.
But it also showed us how great we are together as a team.
Yeah.
But we didn't know what was ahead of us.
Yeah, because that was 21 days of hell.
Right.
This is essentially going to be a lifelong journey of us trying to support our child in how he develops, what he develops into, what he learns, what he grows into. And this one will be I feel like I gotta live forever. I feel like,
but that's impossible. So
right. So there's this guilt, there's this fear of what comes.
The unknowing. It's unknown. a dark hole of not knowing what's to come in the future.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things to be challenged by, and I guess parenthood specifically, but the special needs experience. When you are dedicated parents, you are loving, you are patient, you do the right things, you care, you want to be present, you still want to get the most out of the moments, you still want to give your child the most. I think we've done a great job at that. And between Noah's NICU stint and this whole autism experience with Riley, it's just been it's been a pleasure having this to go through with you.
Right.
But
Same.
it has not been a pleasure in totality. But we love our children, and we're gonna be here for them regardless. But to answer the question, that's the most difficult thing we've had to deal with as parents.
Yes, we've come a long way though.
Yeah, and I think our child has come a long way. He's still growing. Our
patience has come a long way.
Yeah.
Okay, because my patience used to be a little short.
Yeah, you've evolved quite a bit. I'm more go with the flow. You're not so much. You don't like surprises and sudden anything. So you've evolved quite a bit.
Yeah.
I can tell you that you've done an amazing job, especially as compared to when we were single and irritating things would happen.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Don't catch me off guard.
Yeah, you're not one who liked to be caught off guard with random sudden irritations or changes. And unfortunately
used to be like, unfortunately, no, I gotta go help. No,
that's not your way. you be so mad.
We're not changing plans.
Yeah,
this is what we doing.
With autism and special needs parenting, you really just got to go with the flow. As a parent in general, let's take special needs out of it. Parenting adjusts you and it grows you as an individual. It stretches you, but we get about 7 times that stretch with autism specifically, in the way it shows up in our child. So that's it. But like I said, it's been difficult to do and to navigate through, but it's been a pleasure doing it with you. And
I just feel like the only thing you can do is just not give up hope and faith, and just one thing doesn't work, just keep trying, or put it down and go back to it later. That's worked for us. We've been through food therapy. What is our 3rd round? Yeah,
our 3rd round of food therapy.
We just put it down and we're like, okay, well, when he's ready, we're going to come back, and now it's working. And
now we're going to start some occupational therapy, some more communication therapies. We're going to figure it out. But, we love
just
our
son. Don't give up.
He's awesome. And don't give up. So,
yeah.
Hope that answers the question. I'm supposed to peace in?
You don't have to.
Oh, okay. I take my
I didn't know what to do.
So. Oh, bye.